So John, tell us about your new book.
I will do. It's called The Edible City, and it's about me living and working and foraging in London. And it's taken about a year to come together, and it's a mixture of essays about foraging and why we should go foraging, and recipes, and some beautiful illustrations as well.
And who's the publisher?
It's been published by Macmillan, and we worked on it together. I worked with the editor, and I worked with a publishing agent, Samar, who approached me and asked me to write the book in the first place. And then, should we look at the cover? It's very nice, isn't it? And my friend Jason Irving helped me with a lot of the botanical information, because he's an even bigger plant nerd than I am, and he works at Kew, and it was really good to have somebody checking and cross-referencing everything. And the illustrations were done by Gwen Burns, and she's an amazing commercial illustrator who I think's learned an enormous amount about botany in the last few weeks as well.
And can you show us a few of the illustrations?
Yeah, I will do. So let's have a look. Each essay has got a plant that it talks about. It talks about where I found it and what I did, and then it leads into a recipe looking at how to use that plant. Here's some beautiful crab apples that are picked and made fruit leathers with. Some horseradish there. What else have we got going on? Winter purslane, some magnolia. That's one of my favourite illustrations in the book, actually. I really like that one. Let me see if I can find something else for you to look at. There's some pineapple weed, something that chefs like to use, and bar people are very interested in using at the moment for making cocktails and all sorts of things. What else would you like to know?
Well, what's different about this book from any other foraging book?
That's a good question, isn't it? I think it's the fact that I'm trying to suggest that foraging in an urban environment is a very normal thing to do, as opposed to us needing to live in cities and then escape to the countryside, that the countryside is actually all around us. I'm trying to reframe big cities as places that aren't how we might have assumed they initially are. I think we've got this idea that city dirty, countryside clean, and I really don't believe in that. I don't think that's a way to look at it. I think with a little bit of research you can find lots of fascinating urban green spaces that are probably right on your doorstep, and you can go foraging there, you can pick wild food there, you can learn about nature there, and you can explore a different aspect of the city. So I haven't really written this as a traditional foraging guide. It's more an introduction to what I do. It's kind of like the walks that I run, where I say, I'm not going to give you the whole topic, I'm just going to say, come with me and I'll show you what I do. And that's essentially what this book's all about.
And are you having a launch event?
I am having a launch event. Thank you for asking, Ellie. I'm having two, actually. I'm having a press launch event, which is in early September, and hopefully we could get some sort of industry people and food people and things along to that, and there's going to be sort of posh forage nibbles and cocktails and things. And then I'm having a much less formal event at Stoke Newington Books, which is just around the corner from where we live, isn't it?
Yes.
And that's on the 28th or 29th of September, and that is going to be at Stoke Newington Books. There's going to be some drinks, there's going to be copies of the book, and it's a free-for-all event, but people need to drop me an email if they want to come, because as anybody who lives around Stoke Newington knows, there's lots of people who'll just wander in for a free drink, and the bookshop doesn't want that because they've got limited space.
So anyone who wants to come can get in touch?
Anybody who wants to come can drop me an email, john@foragelondon.co.uk, and say, put me on the list, and then they can come, and then we'll have a nice party, a bit of a shindig, and hopefully I'll sell some books as well. The launch date is the 8th of September, so if you have the option to pre-order, because apparently it's good for sales to have pre-orders. It shows enthusiasm. So anyway, that's it. Thank you very much. I decided to make a video rather than just doing another photo, because apparently on Facebook people look at videos. So Here it is.
Here it is.
Here's my book. Thanks ever so much.
Just to clarify,
Yes.
public book launch
Yep.
is what date?
About the 28th or 29th of September. Don't know yet.
Okay.
Waiting to find out. Thanks ever so much.
Bye.